Today I'm gonna draw something I found in the botanical garden of the royal palace called Reggia di Caserta in Italy. There were a lot of beautiful things in the palace, but what got my attention the most was this dead tree lying on the ground in the English garden at the back of the property. When I was traveling through southern Italy, I spent a few days in Napoli, or Naples, this big vibrant city you can see in the footage with Mount Vesuvius in the background. From there, I was able to visit other places like the city Caserta. Reggia di Caserta, this palace you're seeing now, is a former royal residence and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a stunning palace surrounded by gardens and fountains, and you can easily get there from Naples by train. Reggia di Caserta is kind of like the Italian version of Versailles. It was actually inspired by it and is said to be the palace that most closely resembles the original. A cool thing about this place is that it was used as a filming location for several movies, including Star Wars Episode 1 and 2. The English Garden is a beautiful and peaceful place located at the end of the property. When I saw this fallen tree truck on the grass, for a moment I thought it might be an art installation, because there were no signs that it had fallen recently. There were no leaves or small branches scattered around, and I couldn't see a hole in the ground where it might have come from. Hi, I'm Leah, I'm a visual artist, and in the project Snippets from Europe, I'm making artworks from the things I saw during my last trip to 4 European countries. I love the intricate design of trees in general, with their branches intertwining in often unexpected ways. In this case, the fallen tree stripped of all its leaves and smaller branches caught my attention. Its pale branches stood out against all the green around it, and it was beautiful. Right away, I knew I would want to draw it someday. I started with a sketchbook drawing using pencils, pen and ink, trying to understand how the branches were positioned. I was looking for the tree's personality, not the exact placement of each branch. In the second study, I tested different materials in a Canson mixed media gray paper. I used ink, a variety of pencils, and white gouache for the highlights. Here I'm testing different pencils on this paper to choose which ones I'm gonna use in the final artwork. In the final drawing, I'm gonna apply what I've learned from these two studies using different materials. If you'd like to see how it turns out and follow the process, come back to the channel next week. I hope we can continue this journey together, turning memories into artworks.